We go to Pope John for this first-round state playoff game, and it's Nick Esposito getting it on the delayed handoff and navigating his way up the middle for 20 yards and a first down at the Bishop Air 40-yard line. Pope John is still driving early in the first quarter, and it's Sonny Abramson finding Ryan Izzo over the middle for an 8-yard gain and another Lion first down. Then Pope John will get one of their many touchdowns on the day here, as Sonny Abramson fires this 23-yard strike over the middle to Ryan Izzo, who shows very nice hands and makes the catch, and it's 7-0 Pope John midway through the first quarter. Bishop R has it back here, and they're looking to answer the Pope John score, and it's Trojans quarterback David Holder looking for Kason Neal, but jumping the route is Mason Shaw as he would turn on the Jets here and take it back for 66 yards for the pick six, and it's now 14-0 Pope John with 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. All right, so the Trojans have it back and deep in their own territory, and it's David Holder pitching it to Nelson Thomas, but it's behind him and the ball gets loose, and finding a hold of the loose ball and taking it to the house is Drew Daniels for Pope John, and it's now 20-0 Lions after a missed PAT. Ensuing possession for the Trojans, but there's trouble on the snap and the exchange, and the ball comes free, and the Pope John Lions recover inside the Trojans 20 where they'll set up shop 1st and 10. Pope John has it on the doorstep, and they would punch it in here as Sonny Abramson finds a wide-open Nick Esposito in the flat as he makes the leaping catch to make it 26-0 Pope John at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now, and the Trojans have it back here, and David Holder is back to pass, but coming up from behind and jarring the ball free is Vince Moore, and falling on the loose ball is Trey Davis, and the Pope John defense comes up with their second straight fumble recovery. Wow, what a play. Pope John has it 1st and 10 deep inside Trojan territory, and they look to cash in that turnover and turn it into points, and Sonny Abramson finds Nick Esposito open in the flat as he shows great hands and great speed as he gets down to the 1-yard line after a 27-yard pickup. The Lions would find the end zone here as Sonny Abramson is looking for the slant route all the way, and making this terrific diving catch is Michael Moore for the 1-yard touchdown reception, and it's now 32-0 Pope John with 10.5 remaining in the second quarter. The Pope John defense flexes their muscle again here as David Holder for Bishop R is looking for Kason Neal, but coming in and making the diving play, breaking up the pass is Colin Miles, and it brings up 4th down, and the Trojans are forced to punt. After the Trojan punt, Pope John has it 1st and 10 on their own 33, and they go to the air here as Sonny Abramson looks long and unloads this pass to Austin Bailey, who dances and makes a couple of men miss as he goes 66 yards for the catch and run, and now it's 39-0 Lions with 8.5 remaining in the second quarter. Pope John has it back again here, and this time the give is to Nick Esposito, and he takes it through the right side and dives for the goal line, and he scores from 20 yards out, and Pope John now has a commanding 46-0 lead with 5:43 left before halftime. It's 4th down now for the Trojans, and they're going for it, trailing 46-0, and there's a low snap, but it's gathered by quarterback Tom Galante, but coming in and making the sack is Vince Moore for the Lions, and the Lions take over 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line. And it's Abramson off the play action here as he rolls out and hits Dan Cunico, who would stiff arm his way for a 45-yard gain all the way down to the Trojan 15-yard line. Then Pope John would cap an explosive day in first half here with this 5-yard touchdown run by Deshaun Chatelier as he would take it up the middle, and Pope John would make it 53-0 at half, and they would go on to win by that same score and advance to see the Del Barton Green Wave next week at home in the second round of states next week.
It feels great. We came out here, they're a good team, and we just came out here and really wanted to stay focused on our jobs, and we came out here and did what we needed to do and got the win.
We were just concentrating on beating this team to get back to what we do and play a good team again next round.
Watching film during the week, we didn't know that, we didn't think they were that, good of a team. But, we just had to execute and, play Del Barton, second round.
It was a good win. Played well. The kids executed on all phases of the game, so we felt like we had a chance to kind of really control the game, and we did right away. And now we're getting ready for the next one.
The big question, folks, next week, Pope John got an easy win at home today against Bishop R. The next week, they get Del Barton at home for the second time in 3 weeks. Pope John expecting a win, unlike the first time around.
Del Barton's a great team. They're very disciplined with a lot of good players. So, we really just know that we need to focus on continuing to get better. And, we're coming off our stride here. We need to just keep getting better with that, and we look forward to a good game with them.
We're just gonna, go over the film from the game when we verse them. Fine tune things. We're gonna try to have, a good week of practice, and I think we'll be ready for them.
We anticipate a great game. They're a very good team, and it was a good game last week. We came up short on some plays, but I think there's going to be a big crowd and a lot of anticipation. Our kids are excited about playing such a good program.